starving and your partner's asking what's for dinner, and you're standing in front of the fridge wondering if ketchup and a block of cheese and three grapes counts as a meal. Sound familiar? Here's the thing: dinner doesn't have to steal your entire evening. In fact, with a few simple tricks, you can save hours, hours a week. That's enough time to chase your dreams, start a side hustle that you wanted to do, or hey, even watch Netflix without falling asleep halfway through the intro. Today, RJ and I are diving into dinner dilemma, why cooking feels like such a time thief, and how meal prep, batch cooking, and future-friendly recipes can give you your evenings back. Stick with us because by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to
What's
feed your
going on?
family
Oh my
and
God.
still have time for yourself. Do you want me to just end it and start again?
Hello?
Yep.
Okay, sorry, turn my headphones on.
Okay, I'll just end it and restart. Okay.
So, no, no. Oh, do you want to do that? Okay.
Okay, carry on. No, it's fine. Whatever.
So
Hey
it's my
everyone,
turn to
welcome
speak.
to.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna do the intro. That's it. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Parents Support Circle. I'm Curtis, your host, and with me is my partner in crime today is my co-host RJ.
Yeah. Good morning, Curtis.
Hey RJ.
So what's up, everybody? We're tackling something about every parent should know about. In fact, they know all too well, which is the dinner dilemma. You know, that nightly battle between feeding your family and finding time for yourself.
The fun things going live, eh?
Yes. Oh my.
Yeah, okay, that's all good. But you know what? We've all been there. But the good news is today we're going to break down how to save time, money, and sanity with meal prep systems, batch cooking, freezer meals, and trust me, stick around because these tips could give you back 7 hours a week. That sounds great. Let's get into it. Why does dinner feel like a time thief? Let's start why dinner feels so draining. It's not just the cooking, it's everything around it.
Absolutely. Shopping, chopping, the oops, I forgot the onions again, trip to the store. By the time you actually sit down, it feels like a marathon.
Yep. And don't forget the picky eater factor, especially have some young kids that don't want to eat this or that, and you got to make a separate meal. That does add to your dinner dilemma, no doubt.
Absolutely. Listen, I know that all too well. My daughter's very picky. I remember one time she tried, she complained about the spaghetti. She wasn't going to eat it because it was too curly. And I said, literally, girl, come on. This was the same spaghetti you had last week.
Yeah, that is kind of funny how that works, isn't it?
Oh,
Exactly. So dinner isn't just about food, it's about decision fatigue. By 6 p.m., your brain is probably done making choices from working all day. Then that's why meal prep is a game changer. So what's a meal prep system you can start using? Okay, let's clear this up. Meal prep doesn't mean spending your entire Sunday cooking 21 Tupper meals, Tupperware meals, right?
truly. Nobody really is up for that. Nobody's got time for that these days, right?
Got no time for that.
Real, real meal prep is just doing a little work ahead to make your weeknights easier, right? Like chopping veggies in bulk, cooking proteins you can reuse, or even just planning out what's for dinner.
Yeah, for sure. That's still easy stuff to do if you plan ahead. And it's basically future doing you're doing. It's your basically your future self doing work in the present. It's a huge factor. Imagine walking into the kitchen at 6 and everything's halfway done. The stress is gone. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. You know, future me deserves a little love, right? Especially after or present me eats all the cookies at midnight,
Oh my
which,
goodness.
yeah, needless to say, that's my go-to snack. So
Oh, nice. You love cookies. Me too. I think cookies are great. But let's be real. But seriously, the benefits, less stress, healthier choices, and you get your evenings back. So, batch cooking and freezer meal. Let's talk about this. Cook once and eat all week, right?
absolutely, like roast two chickens. Tonight you've got roast chicken dinner. Tomorrow shredded chicken tacos. The next day chicken salad sandwiches. Boom, three meals from one effort.
Yeah, that's pretty easy stuff there. I like to do that with chili. I make a giant pot, eat some now, freeze the rest. It's like having an emergency backup meals ready to go with Ziploc bag, or maybe sometimes you'll put in like separate little things for your lunches. Maybe pull that. Oh, have no lunch. Pull out your freezer chili, and you're good to go.
Absolutely. But pro tip: just make sure you label your freezer bags. Right. There's nothing worse than mystery containers. Last week I thought I was heating up pasta sauce. Nope, lentil soup.
Yeah, that's right. Because I've done that too. Like I was like, "What's this in the bag?" Like it looks like this, but nope, it's something else. So by putting labels on your stuff in the freezer, it makes your life easier. So also, if you're using Ziploc bags, you can actually fold them like little stack them on top of each other, which is great. So it gets more space saving in the freezer. So there's no more freezer roulette for you. Sound exciting?
Absolutely. And freezer meals don't just have to be boring things like casserole, right? Soups, stir fries, lasagna, done right, they taste just as fresh.
Yep. And you can do shepherd's pie is one of our favorites to do at our
Yep.
house. So let's save some time and money. How do we do that? Here are the parts parents love. Meal prep doesn't have to save time. It can also save money.
Absolutely. Skipping 2 takeout nights every week, you know what? That's $300 a month back in your pocket.
Yeah, I know it's crazy. Eating out sometimes costs just as much as the weekly groceries. It's pretty nutty, eh? And then with meal prep, you also cut down on food waste. So you're not like something sit in the fridge for the week, you forgot it, and the next week's like, oh, my spinach has gone bad. And then you just like, I'll just use it for smoothies, but you're not. You're just like in the garbage. Not good.
Yep. Or that bag of carrot that basically turns into a science experiment in your veggie drawer.
Oh yeah, when it grows those little hairs on the end, it looks like it's really growing a new thing in your veggie drawer. So exactly, when you buy in bulk, it stretches your grocery budget even further. That's money you can put towards vacation, savings, or just more snacks if you like. Because let's be real, kids inhale snacks. Yep, I know that one. So here's some final thoughts for today. So here's the bottom line. Meal prep, batch cooking, and freezer meals aren't about fancy routines. They're about freedom. Saving 7 hours a week is like buying yourself a whole evening back.
Absolutely. And then that's what we've been talking about, right? Is saving yourself time so that you can turn it towards other things, right? Work on a side hustle, read a book, binge watch your favorite show, or just even maybe take a nap.
Yeah, that's right. So preach. And hey, if you found today's episode helpful, we've got more where this come from.
Absolutely. Head over to YouTube, check out our channel, the Parent Support Circle, and make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you'll get notified whenever new episodes drop and we'll go live.
Awesome. Thanks for that, RJ. I love ringing the bell, don't you? It's good stuff. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. And remember, dinner doesn't have to drain your evenings. You've got this, and we've got you. See you again. Have a good night, or day, or evening, wherever you're coming in from.
Yep.